everyone, thank you so much for joining me here for another mat Pilates workout. Today I'm really excited for the class. It's one that we don't have on this YouTube page yet. The prop that we're going to be using is the sliding disc. So these are the Marathi sliding discs that I have here. But if you don't have slider discs, some ways that you could still do this workout at home is if you have like hardwood or tiled floors. You can use like a dish towel or any sort of like cleaning towel will be fine. If you have carpeting, you can use like paper plates, tend to work pretty well, and slide on carpeting. So those are some other options if you don't have sliding desks. We're going to be spending a lot of time the whole first half of the video will be standing, really working a lot on balance and lower body. So you can also do this as well, like while we're sliding out, if you were just stepping out with the legs, joining us that way, just kind of modifying for your body too. If you didn't have sliding discs, you could still do the workout for the most part. So with that, I thank you here for joining me, and we'll go ahead and get started. So we're going to start standing. We're just going to mobilize the spine a little bit to start. So you can just have your sliding discs if you have them to the side, or your towels to the side. And we're going to start nice and neutral, and we're going to bring the hands behind the head, just have the elbows nice and wide. So we're just going to start with a nice hinge of the hips. So we're just sending the hips back, rooting down through the feet, getting this nice stretch to the back of the body. And when you can't keep that flat back anymore, I want you to go ahead, soften the knees a little more, flex the spine, and then begin to roll all the way up, bottom through to top. So again, you're just folding at the hips, reaching the crown of the head forward, getting that nice flat back, that nice stretch, and then when you can't maintain anymore, go ahead, soften and fold. Push down through the feet, roll the spine all the way up. Again, flat back forward, sending the hips back. Rib cage is staying soft and in. The abdominal wall gently drawing up. And then bend, flex, push, and rounding up. And now we're going to reverse it. So we're going to nod that chin. We're going to round down. So we flex through the spine, getting this nice stretch. And allowing the knees to soften as we lower. And then start to bring the eyes and chest up. And then coming up through a nice flat back, pressing the pelvis back forward. And again, nod and round. And again, don't overthink this too much. Also just move with your body. This is all about just getting some mobility, some length, a nice stretch. Push coming up one more time. Nod the chin, just rooting down through the feet. Starting to notice how we're standing. And then bringing the eyes and chest forward, coming all the way back up to the vertical. Now the hands are going to come just down to your thighs, and then we're just going to bend the knees. Come forward into like a gentle squat, but a nice flat back forward. I want you to take your left hand and bring it to the outside of your right knee, and then just go ahead and reach that right arm forward. We're going to open up, just getting a nice stretch. So we're rotating shoulders, ribs, and then even letting the pelvis. You'll notice that there's a little more weight on that left foot as we rotate through the pelvis, and then coming back center. And again, spiral open and come back center. One more time. Spiral open. That's it. Come center. Right hand comes to the outside of that left knee. Right left arm is reaching forward. We push, put a little pressure of that hand into the knee. So we rotate and come center. Again, think hand to knee, but also knee into hand. Or spiral. Come center one more time. Spiral. Coming center, and then both arms reach forward. I just want you to find this long line. We're just sitting back. Glutes are lengthened. We have weight through the center of the foot. You're feeling all four corners of the feet rooting down, abdominals drawing up, And think of opposition, tail and fingertips reaching away from each other, and just hold for 5. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, just let the body fall forward. And then press down through the feet. And then roll all the way back up to vertical. I'm going to be facing the front now. We're going to start standing on that left leg. We just need one sliding disc. We're going to start with some unilateral work. And we're going to have the right, I have the ball of my foot, so big toe all the way through to the baby toe, pressing down on that sliding disc. I'm going to pull it in so my feet are lined up with each other. I'm nice and neutral through my pelvis. Then from here, I'm going to start bending my left knee as I sit the hips back, and I think of pressing the ball of the foot, my toes forward. As I sit back, feeling this nice stretch through the back of the leg, working on hip flexion, and then I'm pushing, pulling back, coming up to that vertical. I bend, sit, slide forward. Watch that your knee is tracking over the toe. Push, return back up to vertical. That's it. Bend, reach. Press, lift. And again, bend, reach. Think really press, and then press down, pull back. Now we're going to the side. We bend, we're still sending the hips back. I'm going down, I'm pushing out, and then pull up, connecting through the inner thighs. Then press out, pull up. That's it again. Then press, and I have energy all the way through the foot, keeping pressure down on that sliding disc. Then press, push up, going back. We bend, I'm opening up now the back of the hip, and pull forward. That's it. Then I open, extend, press, lift. Again, then sit, press, lift. I'm going to move forward just a little bit, then reach behind, making this as deep as you can go, pressing all the way up. Now it's going to be a little circle. So I bend, I go forward, I circle around, and press up. Bend, reach. Stabilize the pelvis, circle the hip around, using the abdominals to help stabilize the torso and spine. Again, bend, reach, circle around. One more time here, then we're going to switch sides. Bend forward, circle around, coming up. Beautiful, let's warm up that left side. So I'm standing on my right foot, feet in, I bend, slide forward. Getting that nice hamstring stretch now through the left. Really gearing down, waking up that right glute. Press, draw up, come in. Again, bend, reach. Press, lift. Again, bend forward. Press back. Again, bend, reach, pressing down through that left foot. Press, come up to the side. Still sitting back. Root down, slide out. Imagine like this energy pushing out and away, and then draw up and in through those inner thighs. Bend out. That's it. Press up. Good again. Bend out. Beautiful. Press, lift. One more time side, then we're moving back. Out. And press, lift. Now going back. Bend, push, back. And making that as deep as you can. press, pull up, drawing up through the abdominals. Again, bend back, and press, lift, draw in. Again, bend, reach, nice, press, draw up, one more time, bend back, good, press, lift, adding on with those circles now. So we bend, we reach forward, we stabilize, press down, circle, around, press, lift, again, reach, circle, around, press up, again, forward, circle, around, press, lift, bend forward, press down, feel that rotation, and press up. Whew. Waking up the glutes, we're gonna come back. So we have that sliding disc underneath now, that right foot. We're gonna go now back, we're gonna cross behind, we're gonna add a little spine movement to the lower body. So we're going back, the right leg, it's gonna slide behind the left now. We're coming down to this nice curtsy lunge. Then the right hand again is gonna come to that left knee. We're gonna reach, get a nice side stretch. We come back to vertical, then press, pull in. We cross behind, back, sit, hands stretch, coming back to vertical, and lift. Again, back down, hand reach, return to vertical, and lift one more time, back, maintain, stretch, returning back, returning up. Now we're gonna turn out. Ball of the foot is still on. Heels are together, toes are apart. Now it's like we're in that first position. Now we're gonna draw a little attention to our inner thighs. We're gonna push out. And as we push out, we bend, come down to a deep second position, still holding neutral. Now it's inner thighs. I lift, pull up and in. Out, sit, pull up and in. Again, out, sit, and pull up and in. Again, sit, pull up and in, adding on. I go down and sit. Now, that right leg, I'm gonna turn in, come into a back lunge. I turn out, sit, and pull up, dragging in. Down, turn in, turn out, drag in. Now if you feel comfortable there, we can add on again. Out. Now as you turn in, take that right hand, reach beyond that left foot, get a little rotation. Come back center and pull in, again adding that spine. Out, down, rotate, reach, pull back, lift in, one more time. Out, down, rotate, over, and back, drag, woo, pull in, other side. We're underneath that left foot. Again, start feet stacked, checking in with that neutral. We're crossing behind. We cross, curtsy, left hand to right knee, stretch, come back, pull in, again, back, hand reach. Return. Pull in. Again. Down. Stabilize. Reach. Come back. Pull in. One more time. Down. Stretch. Pull back. Coming in. Turning out. Start just with that second position. We come out. Second. Inner thighs. We drag it in. Again, out second. Lift, drag. 2 more. Then we add that rotation down. In. 1 more. Slide down. Drag in. Rotating in. We go down. Just start with that rotation. In. Spin out. And drag up. Again. Out. Turn in. Back out. Pull up. Add that rotation if you would like. Down. Left hand reach behind that right foot. Center. Lift. 2 more. Down. Turn in, reach. Center. Drag in, last time. Down. Rotate, reach. Come back and drag in. Coming down. Both sliding disc in front. Just going to loosen up the hips now from here. Let's have that right ball of the foot on. And all I want you to do now is just turn in, turn out, just like you're squishing a bug. So after all the work, stabilizing and mobilizing, now you're just moving from the hip, allowing a little bit of movement through the pelvis. It's allowing a nice release. And then we're going to go into a standing hip release. We turn in, up, turn out, down. Turn in, up, turn out, down. In, lift, out, down. In, lift, reverse. Out, up, turn in, down, spin it, lift, in, down, spin. Maybe feeling a little work through that stabilizing leg. Lift, in and down, switching sides. That left foot now comes on, and we just start rotating. In, out. And now thinking about it, moving as fast or as slow as you would like. Allow for a little rotation through the pelvis. So feeling that connection through the center of the body. Then we're going to root down, stabilizing through the right as we turn in, up, turn out, down. Spin in, up, and out, down. Spin in, lift, and out, down. In, lift, out, reverse, lift, turn in, down, press, out, lift, in, down, out, up, good, down, out, lift, down, and out. Nice. All right, we're going to come down now onto all fours. You're going to have now one of your sliding discs underneath the right ball of your foot. The other sliding disc is underneath the left hand. We're nice and neutral here through the spine, pressing down into the hands, pressing down with your knees. So it's like you're gaining this sense of energy through the floor. The abdominals are drawing up. So stabilizing the spine here, we're now going to start just sliding that right leg back, left hand forward, And then just pulling back in. Again, reaching out. We've done this on the mat before. And then just pulling back in. Again, just getting that slight shoulder and hip mobility, keeping the torso nice and stable. Reach. Now we're going to add a little tricep. As you reach out and away, you're going to bend that right elbow, coming down to the forearm. And then we push, pull back in. We press out, lower. So I'm just folding at the hip here. And then I press, pull back in. Press, lower, straight down. Pull back in. Feel this nice elevation through the shoulder, this length through the hip. And then pull back in. Go ahead, slide that sliding disc out. So now both hands are underneath the shoulders. You're going to curl the toe under on that left side. We take a breath in. Now on that exhale, we're just going to float both knees up. Now it's just that right leg. Reach. Pull in. Reach. Pull in. Out. In 3 more. Push 3. Like knee stretches on the reformer. 2. Last 1. In. Lower the knees. Relax the toes. Go ahead and sit back. Getting a nice shell stretch here. We're going to come up, we're going to switch. Now we have that sliding disc underneath the left ball of the foot. Other one is underneath that right hand. We start neutral, breath in, and on that exhale, we slide away, and then pull back in. Again, slide away, pull back in. 2 more. Reaching out, slide back in. Noticing when you put pressure down into the sliding disc, how it naturally engages through the core. Now we're going to add that bend to that left elbow. Bend. So we have this hinge at that right hip. And then push. Pull back in. Press forward, bend, reach. Pull back in. Again. Bend, reach. Push, pull in. Again. Bend, reach. Push, pull in. Slide, it just comes to the side. Both elbows are extended underneath your shoulders. Taking a breath in here. On that exhale, float both knees up. Stabilize through the right. That left knee and hip now extends. Pulls in. Reach. Pull in. Press out. Pull in. 3 more. You got it. 3. In. Push 2. In. Push 1. In. Both knees come down. Relax those toes. Plant the arms. Sit back. Allow for that nice stretch. Taking a deep full breath in. Exhaling out. 1 more time. Inhale here. Exhaling out. From here, we're going to come down now onto our back. We're going to have both heels on the sliding disc. We're lying down. We're neutral here through the pelvis. So you're feeling that the pubic bone, the top of the pelvis, are as close to a horizontal line as possible, or on the same plane, should I say, as possible. You may notice a little space between your lower back and the mat. That space is going to be, again, different for everyone. So find, again, these bony landmarks, again, as close to the same plane. And then whatever that space is, that's what I want you to focus on maintaining. Then from here, just pressing the heels down into the sliding disc to get a little connection through the hamstring. That right leg now is just going to slide straight out and then pull back in. Left side, press down, reach, press down, pull. Right side, press down, lengthen, press down, pull in. Left side, reach, and pull in. Now both legs are going to reach. As both legs reach though, we're going to provide a little bit more support for the torso. And as you exhale, we're going to gently connect through the obliques, finding a gentle imprint. And then as you pull back in, we're going to release, coming back to that neutral. We press, gently drawing in and up, shortening that space between the pelvis and the ribs. And then blend, return back to that neutral. Again, lengthen, imprint. Bend, return to neutral last time. Lengthen, imprint. And then pull to neutral, hands coming behind the head. Taking an inhale here. As you exhale, we're going to fold and flex. The right leg presses out, that left leg comes up to tabletop. We lower down, return that left heel, pull the right in. Push, curl. And lower. Again. Press, fold and flex. Pull in. One more. Press, fold and flex. Now holding it here. Now that upper body, you're just going to rotate and flex to the left. Now keeping the flexion as you come center, push that left leg straight. Bend in, fold and flex, get that little rotation to the left. And then return back center. Pull in, flex, rotate, push, return back center. One more time, press, rotate, return center, stay. Just pull that left knee back in, lower that left foot, lower the head, neck, and shoulders. Now from here, hands come down by your side. You're pressing down through that left leg. You're pressing down through that right heel. Now you're going to connect through that left glute. As you go into a hip bridge, so a shoulder bridge, you're going to slide that right heel in, getting a little hamstring connection. As you lengthen out, we fold and lower. Again, think of lifting both sides of the pelvis together as you slide in, and then reach, fold, lower both sides together. Press, pull up and in. Lengthen, fold down. 3 more here. 3, and down. 2 more. 2. Press and lower. Last one. Pull in 1. And lower down. Pull that right knee in. Foot comes flat. Hands come back now behind the head. Elbows nice and wide. Make sure that that left heel is on that left sliding disc. Repeating this on the other side. We fold and flex. Left leg goes straight. Right leg comes up to that tabletop. We pull in, lower down. Again. Still maintaining that neutral pelvis if you can. And then come in, lower down. That's it. Press, fold, rib cage to pelvis. lower, fold, flex. Now holding it here, we rotate to that right knee. Rotate, keep the flexion as you rotate center, push that right leg straight out. Pull in, rotate to that right knee. Come center, rotate center. Pull in, spiral. That's it, center. Last time, spiral. That's it, come center. Pull the knee in. Place the foot down as you lower the head, neck, and shoulders. Hands come down by your side, pressing down through that right foot now, connecting through that right glute. We press the pelvis up, pulling, using that left hamstring, dragging that sliding disc in. We lengthen out, fold and lower. Again, pull in, drag in, connecting through the hamstring. Lengthen, fold, lower. Try to get both hips elevated at the same time. Lowering down. 3 more here. 3, keeping that slight posterior tilt. And down. 2 more. 2. Lengthen, lower. Last one. Pull up 1. And reaching out. Pull in. We're going to gently grab behind the thighs as you nod the chin, rolling up. Both feet come down. Both hands now on the sliding disc. Hands just out to the side. We're neutral and vertical through the pelvis. As we circle the hands behind now, we're going to scoop, rolling just back off the sitting bones, opening up to the shoulders. Watch that you don't go too far. And then as you return back up to vertical, you're just sweeping the arms back to the side. Again, open, scoop, drawing in and up. It's going to that half roll back position. Return, sweep the arms back to the side. 2 more, scoop, roll. Open through that front of the chest. Watch that we're not popping the rib cage as we go back. Return back up. Arms to the side. This time we're going to scoop, roll back. Now we're just maintaining that half roll back, just the arms. Swoop forward. Swing back. Forward. Swing back. 2 more. Forward, maintaining that gentle wrap. Now swinging forward. Now keeping the C curve. We come all the way forward, rounding over the legs. Let the arms stretch all the way forward. Even allowing for maybe a little internal rotation of the upper arm, the humerus. And then keeping that C curve, we scoop, roll back, swooping the arms out and behind. Keep that C curve. We return back forward. Swooping the arms all the way forward. Scoop, roll back. Arms reach behind. Hug through the rib cage, come forward. 2 more. Scoop, roll back. And return. Last time. Scoop, rolling back. And sliding forward. Stacking up, nice and tall, legs lengthen out. Take a breath in. On that exhale, nodding that chin. Peeling the spine away from that imaginary wall. As we slide the discs forward. Staying here, taking a nice breath into the back. And then stacking all the way up. Bottom to top again, breath in. Exhale, nodding that chin. Again, flexing up and over as we reach forward. Getting that nice length and stretch through the back, through the spine, through the hamstrings. Breath in here. And then stacking all the way up. bottom to top. We're gonna come to where we're just sitting crisscross. Our knees again can be bent in front of you. So I'm gonna turn so I'm facing the front here. Then I'm just gonna slide that right arm out as I lift my left. Coming into a nice side bend. Pulling up, lower down. Now other side, lift that right. Sliding up. Getting that deep stretch over. Pulling up. One more time each side, we lift. Slide, think of lifting up. Stretching head to tail over. And then tail to head back up. Coming down, up. Lift towards the ceiling first. Then reaching out. Pulling right back up. And lowering back down. Awesome, awesome job everyone. I hope that you enjoyed that workout with me. I thank you for joining me here on the mat again. And I hope that you meet me here again soon. Thanks everyone, bye-bye.